You're at the airport, the clock's ticking, and the wheelchair you requested is on the way. Your heart rate jumps, miss this connection, and the whole trip unravels. Here's the insider secret most travelers over 70 never hear. You can flip the script before you even leave home. There's a hidden code agents use, a phrase that gets you escorted past the chaos, and a 60-second checklist that turns security from stress into smooth sailing. In the next few minutes, you'll learn the 10 airport wheelchair secrets airlines rarely explain, how to book it right, what to say at the gate, and how to make connections painless, so you move confidently, not anxiously. Ready to travel on your terms? Secret number 1. The escalation script, when we're short-staffed, appears. The clock's melting, your escort's a no-show, and the agent shrugs. It'll be a while. Microhook. Don't panic. Pivot. You're about to use the exact words seasoned travelers use to turn wait into movement. Your goal is calm authority, not confrontation. Step forward. Steady voice. I have a documented wheelchair assistance request, WCHR, WCHS, WCHC, on my reservation. Could you please radio a supervisor or passenger services to prioritize boarding, transfer? Pause. Let the request land. If you're in the US, add, if needed, I'd like to speak with the complaints resolution official for accessibility. Many airports call them CROs. Asking for one signals you understand the process. Mini story. A viewer in Phoenix used that line at boarding time. The gate lid appeared with a chair in 3 minutes. Keep your evidence ready. Open your airline app, S-trip details showing, special assistance, and your code. Hold it at chest height so the agent can read it fast. Pro tip. Store a large font travel card on your phone. Name, flight, seat, assistance code, gate delivery on arrival. Hand it over. It reduces back and forth. Curiosity bridge. Great. You can escalate. Next, you'll prevent the wait from starting at all. Secret number 2. Arrival mastery. The one line that moves mountains. You've landed. Seatbelt sign off. Everyone surges to the aisle, but you stay calm, because you've got the magic sentence that makes help appear before the crowd scatters. 10 minutes before touchdown, look up and say to the flight attendant, I'm confirmed for wheelchair assistance at the arrival door. Please radio gate delivery. That one request gets logged in the arrival system while you're still in the air. When you reach the gate, your chair and escort are already waiting, not scrambling after the fact. Imagine this. A traveler in Dallas said that exact phrase. By the time the door opened, an attendant stood ready with her personal chair, skipping a 40-minute delay others faced. That's the power of asking early and precisely. If you don't see an escort within 5 minutes after deplaning, return to the aircraft door or speak to the gate podium. Crews respond faster to a jet bridge follow-up than a random call from baggage claim. Pro tip. Keep a bright tag on your carry-on that says Gate Delivery Chair Requested. It has a visual cue workers can miss. Curiosity bridge. You've mastered arrival timing. Now let S rewind and fix the chaos before it starts, at booking. Secret number 3. Gate timing. Ask once, confirm twice, disappear. Zero picture. This, you've cleared security, found your gate, and think you're all set, until boarding begins and your wheelchair escort is nowhere in sight. The truth is, escorts don't chase you down. They look for passengers at the gate podium. That's why timing and presence are everything. As soon as you reach your gate, roll straight to the counter and say, I'm pre-booked for wheelchair assistance. Please page my escort 25 minutes before boarding. Speak with calm authority and make sure they note it in the gate system. Don't wander off to a cafe or restroom too far away. Wheelchair agents are under pressure to move quickly, and if they can't find you in 60 seconds, they'll move on to the next request. Mini story. One traveler sat across the concourse in Atlanta. Her escort never saw her. The next trip, she stayed near the podium, confirmed twice, and was first to pre-board. Pro tip. Set phone alarms for 30, 20, and 10 minutes before departure. Each buzz reminds you to reconfirm assistance. The squeaky wheel truly does get the chair. Curiosity Bridge. You're at the gate and ready. Now, let's turn pre-boarding from early access into your smartest advantage yet. Secret number 4. Pre-board power moves. Sit where mobility works. You've nailed timing. Now it's time to use pre-boarding to your advantage. When the announcement comes, we will now begin pre-boarding for passengers needing extra time or assistance. Don't hesitate. That's your cue to move, not a polite suggestion. Step forward confidently and say, "I'm pre-booked for wheelchair boarding." This signals the gate crew to organize space and the aisle chair if needed. Here's the catch. Many travelers assume bulkhead seats are best because they near the front, but some have fixed armrests, which make transferring harder. Instead, choose a standard aisle seat in the first few rows with a movable armrest. Tell the crew, "I'll need the onboard aisle chair to reach my seat." They'll help while the cabin is still empty, saving you awkward maneuvers later. Mini story. A viewer in Denver switched from bulkhead to row 6C. A movable armrest made her transfer seamless, and she avoided the mid-cabin crowd. Pro tip: if you use a cushion or support pad, pre-board early enough to place it before other passengers block the aisle. Crew members can help you secure it properly. Curiosity Bridge. You are seated safely, but what happens if your next flight S across the terminal and time S running out? Let's talk connection survival next. Secret number 5. Protect your wheels, tagging, batteries, and gate delivery. Microhook. Your chair disappears down the belt. Now what? Don't let that happen. You control the handoff before anyone touches your wheels. At check-in, say clearly, "Gate delivery for my wheelchair, please. Return at the aircraft door on arrival." Many airlines and airports accommodate this when feasible. Asking early keeps your chair near you instead of buried in oversized baggage. Before you roll away, do 3 fast things. 1. Attach a card with your name, phone, flight, and folding instructions right on the frame. 2. Snap photos of the chair from all sides. Time-stamped proof if anything goes wrong. 3. For power chairs, carry the battery info sheet or a photo of the label. Note whether it's gel, AGM, or lithium, and how the chair is switched off and freewheeled. Hand this to the agent so ramp workers know exactly what to do. Mini story. A traveler in Chicago showed her printed gate delivery tag and battery sheet. The ramp lead nodded, taped the tag to the handle, and the chair met her at the door 30 minutes faster than usual. Pro tip: bright zip ties on key points make your chair instantly recognizable on a busy ramp. Curiosity Bridge: your wheels are protected. Now let's make tight connections bend to your timeline. Secret number 6: the connection guarantee. Build a cushion, use the phrase "you land late," the clock's racing, and the connection's already boarding across the terminal. That sinking feeling. You can erase it with one phrase and a little planning. The secret is to build a cushion and use the system's own language. When booking, aim for at least 60-90 minutes between flights domestically and 2 hours internationally. Mobility services often take longer to arrive, so padding is your power. Now, for the magic phrase. As soon as you exit your inbound aircraft, find the JetBridge agent and say, "I am a wheelchair transfer with a confirmed connection. Please coordinate an escort at the door now." This prompts staff to radio passenger services or the next gate, often holding boarding briefly if needed. Mini story. A traveler in Charlotte landed 20 minutes late and said that line. Within seconds, an attendant arrived, radioed ahead, and they made the flight with 2 minutes to spare. Pro tip: use your airline app's terminal map feature. Track your connecting gate in real time to direct your escort along the fastest route. Curiosity Bridge: you've conquered connections, but now let S protect your most valuable travel ally, your wheelchair itself. Secret number 7: book it like an insider. The request that actually shows up. It all starts here, long before you reach the airport. The biggest reason wheelchair requests vanish is because travelers tick a box online and assume it's confirmed. But airlines use internal service codes that decide what kind of help you actually get. If you don't use them, your request floats in limbo. Here's how insiders do it. When you book, or within 24 hours after, call or chat the airline and say, "Please confirm my wheelchair assistance as WCHR." That means you can walk short distances but need help to and from the gate. If you can't do stairs, say WCHS. If you need the aisle chair to board, say WCHC. The code gets logged directly in your passenger name record, the airline's behind-the-scenes file for your trip. Mini story: a traveler from Tampa added WCHS to her file after knee surgery. Suddenly, she had smooth transfers at every stop instead of endless waits. Pro tip: check your airline app 24 hours before your flight. If special assistance confirmed doesn't appear, call again, politely but firmly. Curiosity bridge, perfect, your booking's bulletproof. Now let's glide through the one place that still rattles most travelers: airport security. Secret number 8, beat security with a 60-second game plan. Security lines can be a nightmare, chaotic, noisy, unpredictable. But here's the truth. Travelers who know the rhythm can glide through in under 5 minutes. Picture this. You roll up, TSA lines snaking ahead, and instead of anxiety, you're calm because you've already set up your 60-second plan. Before you even reach the scanner, tell the nearest officer, "Wheelchair assistance for screening, please." That one phrase routes you to the mobility lane, where agents are trained for chairside screening. Keep a small zip pouch on top of your bag with your meds, electronics, and anything metallic. Shoes, slip-ons only. Mini story: one viewer in Miami did exactly this. Her insulin kit and laptop were inspected at her chair instead of forcing her to stand, clearing security in record time, while others still shuffled belts and bins. If you're flying in the US, contact TSA Cares at least 72 hours before your flight. They'll note your itinerary and alert agents to meet you for screening support. Pro tip: write TSA Cares contact filed on a sticky note inside your passport. Agents spot it and coordinate faster. Curiosity bridge: you're through security. Now timing your gate escort is everything, especially when boarding starts early. Secret number 9, the connection guarantee. Build a cushion. Use the phrase. Imagine this. Your first flight lands late and the app says your connection's boarding now. But instead of panic, you've got a plan. The truth? Wheelchair transfers run on precision, not hope. You're about to learn the insider move that saves missed flights every single week. When you book, treat connection time like insurance. Minimum 60-90 minutes for domestic flights, 2 hours international. That buffer gives your escort team time to arrive and navigate big airports that sprawl like cities. But here's the catch. If you land late, you still have leverage. The moment the door opens, look at the JetBridge agent and say clearly, "I am a wheelchair transfer with a confirmed connection. Please coordinate an escort at the door now." Mini story. A viewer in Atlanta said those exact words after a weather delay. The gate staff radioed passenger services immediately, and her escort was waiting at the door while others begged for help. She made her connection with time to breathe. Pro tip: keep your next gate number ready in your phone S-notes, so the escort knows where to go without waiting for printed lists. Curiosity bridge: you've mastered tight connections. Now it's time to get your own equipment back safely. Every time. Secret number 10, book it like an insider, the request that actually shows up. You wouldn't believe how many travelers think they've booked wheelchair help, only to discover it was never logged. Here's why. Airlines speak in codes, and if you don't use them, your request gets lost in translation. The system doesn't read needs assistance. It reads WCHR, WCHS, or WCHC, each one telling staff exactly what you need. So here's how to play it like an insider. Once you've booked your ticket, call or chat the airline and say, "Can you please confirm wheelchair assistance code WCHR on my reservation?" If stairs are the issue, say WCHS. If you need the aisle chair, say WCHC, then confirm it appears in your passenger name record. That's the behind-the-scenes log airlines use. Mini story. One traveler in Seattle switched her request from General Assistance to WCHC. At check-in, her escort appeared right on time, and she was first aboard. No confusion, no scrambling. Pro tip. Screenshot your booking confirmation with the assistance note and store it in your photos. When you show it to a gate agent, things move twice as fast. Curiosity bridge. You've got your booking coded perfectly. Now let Has see how to turn the app on your phone into your personal airport command center.